What do you attribute your success to throughout the event?
Just grinding it out, take advantage of anybody's misses or whatever, and you have to get lucky a little bit. So, and I did. I got a few rolls in the finals. So, but all in all, it was a fun tournament. I love this tournament. So.
And I know there's a lot of familiar faces. We had a record 8 former champions in this year's U.S. Amateur Championship, but also a big pool of newcomers this year. Some new faces. I know your opponent in the finals, Jeremy Edwards. This is only his second appearance. I'm curious kind of what your thoughts were on the level of talent in this year's event.
Yeah, it was definitely higher than it just every year it gets higher and higher. So, but hats off to Jeremy. He played great, and for whatever reason it just didn't go his way or whatever, but he played super good. So he put out, I think, 3 of those 8 champions on his own. So, but yeah, no, the competition is getting better and better. So,
just curious what your thoughts were coming out of the semifinal match.
There was definitely a lot of pressure, especially because the equipment is very tough. And I remember that last 8-ball, I missed it terribly because I was afraid the ball was going to skid, so I short stroked it, hit it very light, with my feather boa, and it went nowhere. Rhea left me a pretty tough shot for me. I know it seemed very easy just cutting into a side, but when you have the weight of everything in the world on you, it was so missable. And when I didn't miss it, I was just, well, I don't care now. I'm in the finals.
So you played Amy the round prior to playing Rhea. She sent you to the 1-loss bracket. I'm wondering if you learned anything from her in that match that you were able to use in the championship?
Oh, absolutely. I learned that you cannot miss against her, ever. You just should not. You should not get out of line. You should not miss. You should not sell out. You have to play so tight. So either play great or she will steamroll you. There was just so many times I was just afraid of her. Once she actually caught a gear in the finals in the middle, and it started to really fluster me. And it took a lot for me to just basically bring everything back together and just try to focus one shot at a time.
You're one of our regulars here, if you will, at the U.S. Amateur Championship. I'm curious what brings a player like you back year after year. You're obviously coming all the way from the West Coast to be here. What is it about this particular event that draws you to it every year?
Because it's so difficult. People always poke fun at me because I'm flying from the West Coast to the East Coast, so it's expensive to fly out here. And when I tell them that I win nothing but a trophy, they literally laugh. And they said, "Why do you do it?" I said, "Because it's there." Same reason why you would climb Mount Everest, because it's there and it's hard. If it wasn't hard, then why would anybody do it? I'm Melinda Huang, and I'm the 2017 U.S. Amateur Champion.
I'm Brian Parks, the 5-time Amateur National Champion.